Everybody, welcome to this brand new edition of The Take. I'm your host, as always, Kendra Dix, for this March 15th, 2018. Spring break is here and is in effect. All right, let's get to the big story. The big story this week is President Donald Trump agrees to meet with North Korean leader Kim Jong-un. This is a historic thing in the making. Now, many people are like, why is President Trump trying to get in bed with the enemy? Well, we'll see on that. Let's take a look at what the media thought of this matter. Take a look.
Than the dictators. And in that back and forth, Kim threatens to send a birthday gift on Independence Day to the American bastards. The name-calling was unprecedented. Madman, rogue, gangster, frightened, barking dog, dotard, rocket man, little rocket man. The criticism, of course, by the American media was relentless. The narrative was that Trump was instigating a nuclear holocaust, that the United States was giving Kim Jong-un no out other than nuclear war. This, in spite of the fact that Kim was repeatedly launching ballistic missiles, threatening their reach to Guam, Hawaii, and the mainland. Trump, of course, in his usual fashion, was undeterred, all the while continuing to impose a slew of economic sanctions, warning that if forced to defend ourselves or our allies, we would have no choice but to totally destroy North Korea.
Does the President think that Kim Jong-un is sincere about talking about denuclearization?
The President is hopeful that we can make some continued progress. Well, what we know is that the maximum pressure campaign has clearly been effective. We know that it has put a tremendous amount of pressure on North Korea, and they have made some major promises. They've made promises to denuclearize. They've made promises to stop nuclear and missile testing, and they've recognized that regular military exercises between the U.S. and its ally, South Korea, will continue. The maximum pressure campaign, we're not letting up. We're not going to step back or make any changes to that. We're going to continue in that effort, and we're not going to have this meeting take place until we see concrete actions that match the words and the rhetoric of North Korea.
But does he think that Kim Jong-un can be trusted as a negotiating partner?
Look, we're not in the negotiation right now. We've accepted the invitation to talk based on them following through with concrete actions on the promises that they've made.
And you have to wonder, with these two world leaders getting together and from diplomacy, trade, and music. Everybody like, music? What did you talking about? Music. Well, remember that movie, The Interview, with starring Seth Rogen and James Franco? And the movie was an instant, well, it was controversial. It was deemed too controversial. And then the movie was too, couldn't go into theaters, into the box office. And they just set the DVD and it became a cult classic. Well, that's what I think is going to happen. Let's look at this clip.
여보세요? 여보세요?
They're gonna spin it like the North Korean leader loves Katy Perry music, firework, because he likes to blow up things, and Trump threatens to blow up things himself. So let's not just jump into reaction. Let's see how this goes, because something's gonna blow up. And you remember this quote what Trump said? Yeah, he is a rocket man. Trump was Trump, and then he called him a madman. But see right here.
Can you believe it? 2 years from now is going to be "Keep America Great!" exclamation point. Keep America great.
Okay, Kim Jong-un, that's what the movie dictates saying there. But President Trump got a song. Look at this.
Little Havana. Havana will not. Hey, half of my heart is in Havana will not. He took me back to East Atlanta. But my heart is in Havana. There's something about his manners. Havana, Havana. Woke up with that "how you doing?" when he came in.
Oh, he loves Havana. That's why he was in favor of the Havana deal with Cuba and stuff like that. He had to withdraw, but now he's singing about it. Man, in this earth, one another. Let's hope everything goes well with that, because them two world leaders, one person who say a one-liner and both of them good at that, and someone gets offended, and next thing you know, it's just bottoms up. We're gonna have to. We all dead in this motherfucker. All right, speaking of things, comedian Ricky Smiley got himself in deep trouble this week when him and his morning crew, including the Brat, Miss Juicy and stuff like that, decided to make fun of an employee's shoes at their own expense, and Ricky Smiley got called and reprimanded by the HR on his own show. Take a look.
I need everyone that's in the studio right now to come down to my office for a meeting.
Will we get off in talking about now?
Immediately.
Man, it's freaking amazing. I'm on Facebook Live.
No other show is doing this.
Human Resources, we on live, and we sitting up here in trouble for making a joke about some damn shoes.
You gonna act like you really hurt that you...
I am hurt. I'm hurt that fucking Human Resources. Everybody's just waking up. Let me just bring you up to speed. We made a joke about somebody's shoes in the stall yesterday, right? Mm-hmm. Right, Brett?
Right.
So then, I guess they must have went to Human Resources because people in the office was making fun of his shoes. So Human Resources called and told us what happened and that we need to rectify the situation. So we called a man to rectify the situation and let him know that we apologize. Did we apologize? I did apologize.
Well,
I'm sorry. What are those? That's what I should have said. What are those? How many days? Did they take us off the air for some days?
Then they took us off for a day or so, but the thing is, you can't violate people.
But I didn't say his name.
Yeah, but I mean, but people knew who it was after they matched his shoes, after the camera went around matching his shoes.
Okay, who took the camera around, took a picture of his shoes and put it on Facebook?
Yeah, executive producer.
Did we ask her to do that? Did we ask them to go around and take a picture of the shoes and put the shoes on Facebook?
We literally did. Like literally.
So you can get in trouble for some shoes? We just say his name.
Well, but Andy did. Yeah. But you didn't really prevent him from doing his work though.
They said call him Air.
Don't put me in that boat. Y'all told me to do that shit.
They can't fire you, honey, because slaves gotta be sold.
So basically, we in trouble because we cracked on somebody's shoes.
Man, Ricky Smiley trying to backpedal and trying to diffuse the situation like he wasn't involved, and now trying to figure out who said who and he said, she said, and nobody ain't trying to put the blame, and then everybody put the blame back on Ricky. It's like, Ricky, you got to take leadership and ownership of your show, because that's what leaders do. We lead by example. And Ricky was just over the place trying to figure out who to blame, and look at Gary like this. Gary in the background saying he ain't finna get himself in trouble. Gary said, I need my job. And Ricky had the audacity to say that he's gonna give the boy some new shoes. Well, hell, y'all should have gave him some new shoes when he first started. If you knew he was wearing that stuff, and then the intern, he should expect that, because that's what interns do. Interns are errand boys. Hell, I was an intern myself. I knew the game. You just say yes to anything, and then when everything comes your way, intern boy, then you get stuff. You get freebies, and then you get, you get the proper respect. Then you get the respect of them. It's just hazing you. That's all. It's hazing. It's just every job does it. Every school does it. Every sorority does it. Every fraternity does it. It's just, you got to live within the system and they give to get what you need to go. But hey, I understand it's a sensitive time. It's a sensitive era. You can't do what you can't do no more because people deem that too offensive. So, you go with the flow if that is your take. All right. Our take is we're going to take a commercial break, but we'll be right back here on the tape. Welcome back to the take. I'm your host as always, Kendrick Dix. Glad you can join us here on the take. Use the hashtag take. You don't want to miss things. Use Twitter at KenDix89. KenDix89 to follow the news on what's going on with Connect TV and my personal well-being and stuff like that. And follow us on Facebook, Twitter. Well, ain't on Twitter yet, but we're gonna get there. Instagram. We're on Instagram, folks. We appreciate you, Instagram. We're growing and growing, and we're glad you are with us for the development of that. And we thank you. And we're down the road going to have a Twitch channel. Going to get to that audience. And our YouTube channel. We thank you as well. Well, let's get back to the tape with the political rundown. On the political rundown this week, former President Barack Obama is currently in negotiations to have a deal with Netflix. Now, this is huge right here. This is humongous. After leaving office, Obama could be possibly having his own show. Let's take a look how this all came.
We're said to be in advanced talks with Netflix, where he recently appeared on David Letterman's new interview show to produce original series in what would be his first big move after ending his second term as POTUS. The news was first reported Thursday by the New York Times, which noted that the deal was not yet final. A representative from Netflix declined to comment. The deal would also be with his wife and former First Lady, Michelle Obama. This would be an unprecedented media move. No previous former president has ever made a deal like this one. Ex-commanders-in-chief usually limit their post-White House ventures to massive book deals. The potential pact is said to be focused on series that highlight inspirational stories, not anything to serve as a direct rebuttal to current President Donald Trump or his policies. That's no surprise given the activities of the Obamas over the last year. And in the recent Letterman sit-down, Obama only talked around Trump, never directly addressing him. Obama has a staggering social reach of 101 million Twitter followers, but both he and Michelle have done more significant outreach through the Obama Foundation and its newsletter. The former president closed out a tumultuous 2017 with an optimistic note to followers, sharing stories from 3 inspiring Americans. This isn't the first time the Obamas have negotiated together since the end of Barack's time as president. They previously brokered a $65 million deal with Penguin Random House to publish individual books about their time in the White House. There's no word on the price tag of the potential Obama-Netflix deal, but the streamer has proven itself to be quite generous in such negotiations.
Netflix is doing big things. Now, they was in a little controversy with the Monique situation, but they tried to diffuse that, but Monique didn't want what they was offering. Now, if Barack Obama is on Netflix and he's doing a deal with Netflix, won't you think you should do the same, Monique? Come on, we're still waiting on you. It's a hung jury. But David Letterman's doing a Netflix show. Chelsea Handler was doing a Netflix show. Dave Chappelle, Chris Rock, Amy Schumer. The list goes on and on. And then they got those big shows such as Stranger Things and Grayson Alley and Transgender. So Netflix adding a Barack Obama to the mix, it's a good look. It's a good look for Netflix. Win-win for both of them. All right, Steve Bannon, former aide to President Trump, advisor or chief strategist, or whatever you want to call him. He keeps himself busy. All right. He went to France, of all places, and he spoke rhetoric about racism. And you won't believe what he said. Take a look.
Our populist nationalist movement in the United States is maybe 10 or 15 years old.
Notre mouvement populiste et nationaliste aux États-Unis a à peu près 15 ans.
We are here to learn from you. Let them call you racist.
Laissez-vous appeler raciste.
Let them call you xenophobes.
Mais laissez-vous appeler xénophobes.
Let them call you nativist.
Laissez-vous les appeler nativistes.
Wear it as a badge of honor, because every day we get stronger and they get weaker.
Steve Bannon is a nut job. He is crazy. Look, just watch what he said about this on the end.
Let them call you racist and feel the power. Call you that. Embrace it. Feel it. Sense it. Love it. You know, I want people to really renegade the revolution that is Steve Bannon. I'm coming forever.
He talking about embracing it, love it, and feel it, and say it. He got to be out his mind. What dude would want to embrace racism and spew that? Now, I get it's a lot of racists out there, and everybody is been racial profile. I have been racial profile, but at the same time, we as people got to respect each other and learn how to respect each other. If we don't respect ourselves first, how are we gonna respect others? So Steve Bannon spewing this racism thing. Yeah, take it to another country. The United States don't want it no more because we got some here. We can't get them out. Just like how the Mexicans, some people want the Mexicans out. Some people might want us out. So, you know what? We're all here to stay. So deal with that. We're all here to stay. We ain't going nowhere. This just puzzles my mind. And finally, the viral video of the week. The viral video week is this dude, man oh man, you won't believe it. This dude came on to the not to the show, but spoke about relationship goals and telling people to stay out other folks' relationship business. Now, in this community, that's not. Some things happen like that. Some things may not happen like that. But in this community, everybody want to know who you're sleeping with, how your money rolls, and how you working and stuff like that. But he'll tell you.
What y'all already know who it is. I want to come over here and voice my opinion on something, man. Ladies, fellas, if you love your woman, you love your man, make that shit work, man. Stop listening to these people out here in the streets telling you to let such and such go and you don't deserve such and such and all that. These people don't want to see you happy out here, man. They want to see you upset. They want to see you going through shit and everything. And ladies, stop jumping on the phone, calling your damn homegirls and telling your homegirls all your business and everything. And because the first thing she gonna tell you to do is pray to God, and God gonna show you what that nigga doing. It ain't always about that. You don't always pray to God, to ask God to show you what that nigga doing, or ask God to help you get over this nigga, let that nigga go. Sometimes you got to pray for that. Pray to God, ask God to change that nigga, man. Ask God to come, touch his heart and change that nigga. Ain't nobody perfect. Everybody make mistakes. Ain't nobody perfect, man. So stop listening to them female when they say, pray to God, God to show you this, show you. Man, damn all that. Pray to God to change that nigga. Fellas, y'all do the same thing, man. And another thing, stop jumping on the phone with your mama, your daddy, your grandmama, your family, your home. Man, stop jumping on the phone with them, man. They cannot help your relationship out. Only two people that can help your relationship out and help your marriage out is the person you with and God. Them the only two people. Don't nobody want to see you happy, man. They'll tell your family all, they'll tell you some shit to make you want to leave a motherfucker. Cause they'll call your phone just and ask you how you doing, just so they can hear you say some shit that this nigga done fucked up or this female done fucked up. They like to see that shit, man. Cause they know what y'all together as a power couple, what y'all can do, and they don't like that shit, man. They feel like if you goddamn leave that person leave you, you gonna go down and be sitting around with them every day. Cause the motherfucker that tell you to leave that person, they ain't got nothing to do. They sitting around every goddamn day with nothing to do, and they feel like if you lose your relationship or your marriage or whatever, you'll be doing the same thing they doing, man. So stop listening to them people, man. Pray for your woman, pray for your man, make that shit work, man. The easy thing to do is walk away from a relationship, man. Don't do that shit, cause that's what they want, man. When y'all stay together and keep fighting and all that shit, they hate that shit. They don't like that shit. They don't like to see y'all happy, man. People want to see y'all fucked up and going through it, you crying, and ladies, they want to see you crying your lashes off. You call them and tell your problem. They don't care about that shit. They'll have your ass on down speakerphone and everybody hear and all that shit, laughing at your ass. Yeah, I told her. Stop telling them folks that, man. And then once you tell them that, then you and that nigga get back together, they gonna call you stupid and everything. Ain't nobody fault but yours, man. Cause you sat on there and you dog that nigga out, or he sat on there and dog that female out. And now they laughing at saying what she said or he said, this person doing it, but they still going back and forth with all.
Amen, my brother. Amen, my brother. He a hood brother, but it look like he a hood brother with sense. You don't get those many often. But hey, it is what it is. He's just trying to say, stay out of other folks' business and learn your business. That's just like Black Twitter and Facebook when people put their business out there for the streets. And what do you expect? What results you get? You put yourself out there for just your whole attention. Like me, I put myself out there on TV. So, hey, everybody criticize me, but hey, do a little this, do a little that. Fix your lighting up, fix your camera up. Okay. That's just the life of a TV star, life of a screaming star. Okay. All right, I'm gonna sneeze out. That means it's about time to leave. I know y'all tired of me for this week, but I hope y'all all have a great week, and I hope to see you next time.